Today we are trying some of TikTok's most viral healthy desserts. I had to brain rot to find these recipes, okay? First up is the viral Japanese cheesecake. This one has to sit overnight. I don't have overnight time, so we're gonna do this one first so it can sit in the fridge while we make all the other ones. Here are the ingredients. Is that cool? This is a 5-ingredient recipe. It's honestly pretty self-explanatory. In this container, we're gonna do some Greek yogurt. I'm also not a measuring person. I just watched the videos and I'm just gonna figure it out. And then to sweeten it, we're gonna do some maple syrup and then a pinch of salt and cinnamon. So then for the cheesecake crust situation, I'm using these Simple Mills Sweet Thin Honey Cinnamon crackers. I actually really love everything from Simple Mills because everything is super clean ingredient. And then we're just gonna poke these all over it and set it in the fridge. Okay, this next recipe is a healthy Twix bar with a date caramel and almond oat flour biscuit situation. It's a lot, okay? The amount of ingredients I need for this better be good, okay? First, we're gonna start off by making the base of a Twix bar, the biscuit situation. I also need the blender for this recipe, which just feels very excessive, okay? For the base of our Twix bar, we need oat flour, almond flour, coconut oil, salt, and maple syrup. Half a cup of this. Half a cup of oat flour. We're gonna do a half a cup of this too. I actually used to use almond flour all the time when I was vegan, and I honestly just kind of forgot it existed. I also forgot that almond butter existed. This is my jar of almond butter. We're gonna use it in this recipe today. She's almost empty. Been loving almond butter. It calls for peanut butter. I'm doing almond butter. Coconut oil, then 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. Now I'm gonna line this baking sheet with our dough, put her in the oven. I ended up only doing about 3/4 of the pan because my pan is way bigger than hers and I don't want it to be the thinnest ever little cookie layer. Now for the caramel, we're gonna need some type of nut butter. I'm doing almond butter, maple syrup, vanilla, salt, and then this genuinely looks terrifying. That looks like a science experiment. Oh my God. A lot of these healthy recipes, I've noticed they have either 2 of the ingredients, it's Greek yogurt or it's dates. Every single healthy dessert, it's Greek yogurt and dates every single time. Now to blend this up. I'm gonna add the maple syrup in here already just to help it give some liquid so it can blend into a paste. We want a paste, okay? I think this is the best we're gonna get because this blender's not, it's sticking out to the edge. I really need a food processor and I don't have one. It's fine. I need to roll up a sleeve for this. Now to this, we're gonna add the peanut butter, pinch of salt, a little bit of vanilla. It just smells like peanut butter. Ow, 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 ow. These mittens are the worst thing I've ever bought and ever in my life. This is still soft. Is this supposed to be soft? Okay, well that's pretty hot. Now we're gonna put this gloop of a caramel on top of this cookie. This next recipe is apparently supposed to be a mochi dough. Here are the ingredients. So for this recipe, we need some type of fruit. I have raspberries on hand, yogurt, powdered sugar, and then rice paper you would use for spring rolls. I don't think this is gonna taste anything like mochi, but I guess the rice paper will kind of give it that gummy taste. Okay, so I have a question. I saw the lady only do 1, but I feel if you did 2, you would get more of that gummier taste. You know what I mean? Should we try it or should we? See, that's me trying to change the recipe. Paris, we're sticking to the recipe, okay? Now we soak it in warm water until it gets soft. Now we fill her with our yogurt. And then fruit of choice, now I just have to not break it. Okay, period. Looks nothing like the videos. That actually looks kind of gross. It does not look like the pictures, but that's fine. Now we cover it with powdered sugar and then set it in the freezer for a little bit to kind of set up. This is supposed to be the mochi powder. BRB, I'm gonna put her in the freezer. It's dessert time. What should we try first? I feel we should try the grossest thing looking first, which is this. It was wet when I pulled it out of the container. I'm really just not loving the way that this is looking. Okay, it smells fine, but the texture, Oh my God. No. Like, why is that slimy? No. I rate this a 3. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hold. I feel like we should try the yogurt next. I'm actually really excited about this. Do y'all remember this school girl, like the school teacher? I don't remember her name, but she would do like Weetabix and yogurt. Ugh, my favorite thing. Okay. Cheers. I mean, that tastes nothing like cheesecake, but it's not bad. I actually like this a lot. I'm gonna give this a solid 8.5 out of 10. If you've seen like the Weetabix Greek yogurt situation, it tastes just like this. I honestly feel like I would prefer the Weetabix more because it's like just more, it's thicker, I guess. We saved the best for last. These look amazing. Here goes nothing. Time for the Twix bar. It tastes good, but because so much of the base was like coconut oil, like in literally everything, the chocolate and the cookie, it almost just tastes like a samosa. Is that what it's called? A samosa? Samoa? Like the, you know what I'm talking about? What's the cookie with like the coconut flakes on top? That's kind of what this tastes like, but it also just tastes like a normal date with chocolate and peanut butter. And I feel like this was a lot of work. Like this whole thing, a lot of work for it to just taste like I could have dipped my dates in peanut butter chocolate. But like, it's good though. I just don't know if I would make it again. It's good and it looks really pretty. If you're curious if it tastes like a Twix, not at all. 0 out of 10, not even close. These are like two opposite skip spectrums over here. I rate the healthy Twix a 7.5 out of 10. That's all for the recipes. I feel like TikTok recipes always let me down and they're never as good as they look online. That being said, I'll have the recipes I use linked down below if you want to give them a try, and I will see you guys in the next video. Love y'all, bye. Now I have to do like 12 million dishes and clean all this mess up.